Wolfpack, what is going on? Savage here. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down some trios gameplay. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm a huge believer in teamwork. I really think teamwork makes the dream work, and you can win a lot of games just by implementing the simplest teamwork tactics, no matter how good you are at the game. Before we get into the video, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel today, join the Wolfpack. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 1,300 likes. And as always, if you are looking for teammates to play with, make sure you join our Discord community. The link to that will be in the description below. And within our Discord, you can utilize the looking for groups pages to find some teammates of equal or better skill and pull out some wins. But in this video, we'll be covering teamwork as well as circle rotations and covering different fights and talking about what we're doing wrong and what we're doing right, as well as the enemy. I'm a huge believer in learning from your mistakes as well as the mistakes of others. It's a lot easier to learn from others' mistakes because you're not pissed off that you just died. All right, here we are spectating Glow Job. Unfortunately, right off the bat, he's coming back from the gulag and his teammates didn't ping the enemy that was shooting at him. So unfortunately, Glow Job did dive in to the middle of the fight, and it could have really ended up bad. He could have dove in not knowing the enemies were here, and they could have killed him. So again, guys, if you're playing with a squad, make sure you're pinging all the enemies. Pings are a cheat code, especially if you're able to hit a live ping. Live pings will reveal the enemy's position for a few seconds. It's a great way to kind of trace where they're going through the building and make decisions off that. Don't go for the execute. There's another guy up here. Someone else killed him. JK. I'm going to go ahead and guess that he did get third party from another location. So now that we know that someone else killed this guy as Glow Job and his teammate, I'd be very careful on how I stand on this roof or if I stand on it for too long, because there's someone on the outskirts sniping at bitches. All right, but we're broke as shit. We have no money. We have nada. And look, Activision was kind enough to get us 5 most wanted. Thank you, Activision. Thank you. You piles of shit. Jesus. What is going on, man? I'm sorry. There's a 6th one up there peeking its head. Sick. However, we do have a scavenger bounty over by the building that's located near the helipad. So I would start making my way there because we do need money. Now we have a little over $6,000, so we're not that far away. So you could loot these crates if you wanted. But again, Boneyard's usually pretty hot. And judging by the helicopter flying away and your teammates marking things, I'm sure there's other people here. So definitely go grab that scav and start utilizing that to get your money quick. That way you can get your loadout fast. All right, but because we're in a position where we're kind of not really looted up or set up, I would definitely not shoot the helicopter at all. Because if you start shooting at the helicopter like these guys, you know what that did? That revealed their position. That's why we're able to ping out where the enemy was, right? Duh, the tracers. We can follow the tracers back to the source. And if we were in the position to do that as well, if there's another team here, they're going to instantly trace those tracers back to the source and come kill your ass. So I do like the fact that Glow Job didn't go for the kill. And lo and behold, there is another one right there. Ooh, you're almost able to get it. You were almost able to get it. But lo and behold, there was another team. I'm not surprised by that at all. Unfortunately for our dude Glow, his team was a little spread out. I wouldn't really harp on them too much because they weren't that far away. But as you're traveling through Boneyard, you definitely want to stay relatively close. That way you guys can navigate the buildings together and chase down kills, because there's so much cover. There's so much terrain. So mostly I always tell you guys to always kind of stay relatively close, but not hold hands. However, because of the way this place is laid out, I probably would be holding some hands right now. Also, I want you guys to notice how long he was scoped in for, right? As he's shooting at one guy or as he's aiming at one guy, another one pops out from left-hand corner and he stays at his scope and he tries to drag scope him. Unfortunately, depending how you have your ADS sensitivity set, it will take you a lot longer to jump from one target to the other if you're in your scope as it would if you're not scoped in. All right, so here we have a position where we find a player so thirsty for the kill, they're going to put themselves in a very stupid position. Now, as you guys can see right here, we have a sniper glint. But let's not even talk about the sniper glint. Let's pretend there's no sniper over there. We already knew that team was there because of the incident on top of the roof. Someone over there had sniped them, blah, 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 right? Let's just talk about the team to the left. And why do I know his team's to the left? Because that's where they came from. We literally came from the right-hand side. We ran to a team coming from our left-hand side. So I'm assuming the first kill we got wasn't an instant. This guy we got down isn't an instant. He probably has another teammate somewhere within the planes. So even if you wanted to push the execute, which is not a good idea, but even if you want to hug the other side of the plane, utilizing the plane as cover from protecting you where we think his teammates are at. But he's probably gonna snipe in the face right now. You got lucky, you missed the shot. And lo and behold, my dude makes stuff, goes down, exposing his back end side to the enemy team. Fortunately for him, Orange is there to clean it up and protect us. But because again, we were so tunnel visioned on the execute, We didn't even ping the sniper, which almost put Zen vulnerable to getting headshotted. All right, the team right here is pushing us. We're not really surprised on that one. Again, people are going to want to come here. One, there's a buy station near us, and two, these guys heard us shooting, and the sniper was taking shots at us, so I'm not surprised there. Now, be careful how you're peeking this. He still doesn't see the sniper back there, and here he is putting his back to the sniper. He got lucky. The sniper didn't even try to take a shot. That's weird, but we're bailing from the fight. Why are we running? Why? Savage, what if they have their loadout? Savage, they're outnumbered. Savage, we're in a good position. These guys have to come to us. Their sniper was on the back side of the field, completely separated from us. All we had to do was play the wall, bait the enemies in, and then pick them off, leaving it a 2v1 against the sniper. This was so dumb to bail from, because now we're allowing all the teammates to cluster up again. And instead of it being a 1v2 or a 2v2, it's now going to be a 3v2. And I'd rather play the odds. I'd rather a 2v1 fight than a 2v3. But whatever. So here we are bailing away. I don't even know why they picked up the bounty. They picked up the bounty. Of course, it's going to launch on them, most likely, right? So if you're not going to fight them, why even need a bounty? You're not really want to play that aggressive at all. Now, it's saying that we do have enough money for a loadout drop, but again, I would have rather... Yo, did he just buy something else? Your boy just bought some other random shit. Holy crap. Dude, don't do that! Bro, if you have 10 grand and y'all have no weapons, bro, guess what you buy? Hey, guys, I don't know if you're new to the game or not, but I'm going to give you a quick lesson. If you don't have your loadout weapons, make sure you buy a loadout drop. It costs $10,000. It's at the bottom of the buy screen. Make sure you get that first and foremost. No plates, no UAVs, not shit. If you don't have your weapons, all three of you guys are coming back and you need your loot, and it's still early in the game. Guess what? We had enough money for a buy, so I don't mind them going to the buy instead of fighting the fight. But if it was me, I would definitely pick the fight. You guys want strategy on how to get better. If you have a team outnumbered and you have a better position, make sure you win it with the guns you have. These guns are not the best, but you can shit down enemies' throats using them. Not sure. Okay, we got money now. I was about to flip out, dude. All right, we marked, well, we tried marking a train. Not really sure why. Not really sure why. I don't know. I didn't see an enemy. Did you guys see an enemy? I didn't see shit. Now, let's focus on make stuff and let's talk about what he's doing wrong. First and foremost, my man's missing plates. He's got 2 plates popped. He's got no plates in his inventory. So guess what you should do with the $1,800? Buy some damn plates. But for some reason, he's hyper-focused over here. Now, I was rambling. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there was a guy here. But he's very, 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 very concerned about someone near him. He's pinged over there, but now we're focused more towards the north. Maybe he saw something I didn't. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. That or he's walling. One of the two. One of the two. I doubt he's walling with 2 kills, but I've seen shitty hackers too, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are ADSing at every building we can see. We ADS at the plane. We ADS at the wall. We marked the wall too, just to let our teammates know, hey, guys, I have the wall covered. You don't have to worry about that. I got this shit. You can count on me. I don't know what we're doing right now, but they have a bounty marked, right? The bounty is going to expire in a minute. And you might be like, Savage, should we just bail from the bounty if there's not enough time? No, don't bail from the bounty. Because you know where he's at. Just because you're not going to get the money for it doesn't mean you can't get the kills. Sometimes you just shouldn't shoot your gun. I always encourage you guys to take fights and fight at all costs unless you're in a bad position. But there is this thing called distance, and that was too far of a shot. Even for the almighty Kilo. I'm sorry. No way. No way. Even if you downed him. Yo, the wall took him out. Hold up. I got to see that again. I got to see that again. Yo, I'm sorry. I was too busy running my mouth. Yo, he got sniped out, that motherfucker. All right, so what I was going to say, the last thing you want to do is take fights when it's too far away, especially since they already had a bounty over there. I don't believe that was the bounty team. It looked a little bit too far to the left. It might have been, but regardless, don't pick fights that are so far out there you're not going to get the kill. Now, if you have a sniper, that's one thing. I'm not going to lie. I shoot at almost everything when I have a sniper. With an AR, dude, you just got to know distance, man. You're not going to be able to shoot them at 500 meters out. Ain't no way in hell. I'm sorry. Even if you're able to get lucky with that tap fire and you're able to down them, good luck getting execution, bro. But also, you reveal your position, right? This team knows you have the bounty on them. They may know you're here. They may not. They may have forgotten about you if it was a team we were trying to fight earlier. Who knows? But you don't want to go ahead and say, hey, guys, I'm coming for you. Get ready. I'm coming over there. That's one of the smaller reasons why you don't take unnecessary fights, because you're revealing your position to other players. If you guys can't get the kill, stop shooting your gun. But Savage, he's suppressed. I don't want to go over this again, but remember, just because you're suppressed, all that means is you can't see him on the mini map. You can still hear that shit, all right? So here we have homeboy make stuff, not really making good decisions. So he gets absolutely dominated and knocked out of there. Now, the chance of a sniper bullet hitting you in the back seat is very slim, dude. It literally went right between both guys in the front and put you in the forehead. But now we're up and we're at it again. And unfortunately, again, because he didn't buy plates, we're really hurting. We're really hurting. And again, that's just paying small attention to detail. That's just paying attention to your plates, your ammo situation, and things like that. So you guys can decide, oh my God. So you guys decide what you need to do. Now, I really wouldn't push that team on the hill because there's two snipers. We just saw the second glint a little bit higher up. I wouldn't push them because it's two different snipers separated. So if we push one sniper, we run the risk of the other sniper taking us out, regardless of us getting the kill. And again, you want to get high kills. That's fun and stuff. I get it. But the objective of the game is to win and not get team wiped. Last thing I want to do is all three of you guys put yourself vulnerable to get one kill when you have his boyfriends up on the hill waiting for you to make a mistake. Not to mention, Make Stuff has no armor, so he needs to get here and buy some armor plates. Now, again, I don't know if that team was the one with the bounty. They might be. There's a high chance that they are, but we don't know for sure. Because the guys that were shooting at us looked like they're a little bit further away. We do have a buy station here. Again, we're just sitting at $1,800. Not worried about the buy station. Buy station's safe. You're safe at the buy station for sure. But Make Stuff really just doesn't give a shit. And he just passed the plate too. There's a guy running off to the left. He does spot him though, because these guys are going to be vulnerable. These are the shots to take. Now this range right here is doable. You can spray a bitch down at this range. This is way closer to what we were shooting at earlier. Also, the Kilo, if it's built correctly, can beam. It can beam these bitches. You don't have to tap fire nothing. You can just hold that trigger down and pray, right? If you have accuracy. All right, he's able to get the knock and someone executes him. Perfect. Or he got the kill. But now we got to also remember we're fighting the circle too, right? We have to move out of this area, cross an opening just like this team. If he had a Commander foregrip on there, this would be a way better long-range gun. The Kilo is way too accurate for it to be doing this. Way too accurate. All right, but regardless, your teammate isn't able to clean them up, and now we have the fight won. But we need to get out of here. But your teammate was able to clean them up, and now the fight is won. So we need to get to loadout drop and get our Ghost class. I don't know why he wanted to be in here so desperately. I have no idea. The reason why I'm really making a big deal of it is circles moving in, fam. We need to utilize every second we have to get our Ghost class. But she said, never mind, I don't want that shit, I'm out. So he's refused to buy armor twice. He's now refused his Ghost. Three pretty fatal mistakes, honestly. Now, I'm not really one of those diehard guys that says you have to have Ghost. I probably won most of my games without Ghost, to be honest. But I definitely recommend it, especially as a newer player, because as you're trying to learn to navigate the map, as you're trying to learn to get better, as you're trying to increase your accuracy and element of surprise, you don't want to be on people's radar. You want to be ghosted up. All right, but these guys love playing the edge of the circle. They played the edge of the first one. They're playing the edge of this one. And they need to get towards the airfield area. That's where I think the circle is going to be at. And you want to rotate these upper circles, all the circles around the ice field, the hangars, airport at all. You kind of want to rotate these circles early. That way you can get the best position, because playing the edge of these circles can be very dangerous with all these buildings and rooftops of people just kind of sitting there gatekeeping for you. So I definitely recommend you guys do that. Now, there are two jugs on the map. So here we are now driving straight. We're beelining it. We're making a straight beeline past Superstore. I don't like this. There's going to be a lot of teams at Superstore. There's going to be a lot of teams at Red Roof, and we're chasing a car down as well. They're probably going to get third party or shot out of the vehicle. Remember, it's very easy to get shot out of vehicles. Very easy. And the team from Superstore, I really wasn't expecting that to happen that fast. I thought they were going to get in a gunfight, jump out of the vehicle, start shooting people, and then get tapped. But they ended up getting blitzed down from Superstore, and now team from over here where the red roofs are. Sick. All right, but here we are spectating Zen, and I think he spotted somebody on this roof. There's his head right there. Now, I don't like how he's just super hyper focused, not to mention the moment he looked away, the guy ran by. Weird. But I don't like the fact that he was mounted in the window, because he can get sniped from another angle. But the fire sale just went off. Go ahead and get your down, and go get your teammate back, man. We got to get our teammates back. I don't even worry about the execution. Good luck. All right, another team has now pushed the buy station. It could be the team from Superstore. We don't know, but just be aware, since we did get shot at by Superstore, and they did kill one of our teammates, and they did see us jump out of our vehicle here, they're probably going to come this way to third party us and finish the fight, especially before we're allowed to buy our teammates back. All right, he's not an instant. Of course, he won't be an instant because he just bought a teammate back, but there could be a second player, and there he is on the left-hand side, close by. And the reason we know he's close by is, again, the more well-rounded the team is, the better they're going to play, the closer they're going to stick together. That way, the moment their guy goes down, they'll be able to get the kill and hopefully get the res. All right, here we are spectating Muzi. Now, we know the guy's on the roof because he just killed our teammate, and hopefully our teammate called him out. I like how he's utilizing slide cancel to move everywhere. You definitely want to do that. Suppress shots going on the left-hand side. I really wouldn't worry about that because he's pretty safe and it's pretty far away. So I wouldn't really worry about pushing that team. I'd be more worried about pushing the guy that killed our guy on the roof. I like the fact he's pushing the team, but I would have probably gotten my vengeance on that asshole before I came over here and pushed. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that shit too. There may be a guy in this building. Now, there's 2 snipers sitting in front of him on green roof, and I don't think he sees them at all. I don't know why those snipers didn't shoot at him. They were literally glinted on the whole time. He finally saw him at the end. Nope. No, he did not. No. What? I did not see him, Uzi. Come on, bro. You can slide cancel and why your ass off. I know you can see him. Come on, brother. All right, so again, I'm kind of confused why he decided to bail from a 1v1, but he wants to push a 1v2. I don't know what he's doing, honestly. He's making a lot of noise, throwing a lot of nades, but I don't understand why you would waste your nades if you're not going to push the fight. Maybe he's just hoping to get a lucky down, but again, stickies they're not gonna knock anybody. If they're fully plated, even if you stick them, it's not gonna down them. Trust me, we saw that in the gameplay the other day. All right, Muzi, instead of utilizing cover and staying close to buildings, he jumps out in the middle to challenge an enemy. And fortunately for that team, they were holding hands and they were close enough together for his teammates to instantly turn on Muzi and take him out. But the circle has now rotated against our favor. It has gone further to the north, which we thought it would earlier. It did go further north than even I expected. I figured it'd be around the hangars for a very long time, but it's not. Why do we have that out, bro? But we have to move out and get across this terrain, which is pretty wide open. There's a little bit of barricades, but other than that, there's really nothing, especially once you leave the barricades that's halfway in the airfield. You're gonna have to cross a wide open terrain and then an ice lake on the other side to get safer into the circle. But with that being said, of course, there's gonna be other teams in this bad position too, because teams love playing the edge of the gas. And why are we going for the execute right now? We got his teammate flying back over there. Your teammate has died to somebody on the right-hand side. What are you doing? Weird. I'm not really sure why he threw down the munition. Maybe his teammate needed it, but he was basically full. He had 60 over 181, I think is what the number was. And he still threw it down. It's kind of a waste. His teammate might have needed it though, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, again, I like the fact you want to look over here for sure, but you're going to have a lot of people of your right-hand side. You're going to have a lot of people in front of you too, so be aware, but don't tunnel vision like this because you're going to get shot in the side. Oh, here comes 2 more juggernauts. Sick. God, this game is the best. It's the best game ever. No glitches, no flaws, no nothing. Thank you. All right, somehow we went from 39 players left to 18 players, and we've done absolutely nothing. I'm going to edit all this shit out the video. Basically, rundown, all they did was sit in different buildings, hopping from building to building, and stay out of windows. And when they felt safe, they moved out to the next building, which really wasn't that far away. They've kind of been building hopping ever since. He definitely kind of wants some streaks in this position. Unfortunately, we don't have the money for it. But to take out juggernauts, the best way is to get some streaks and launch it on them sons of bitches. And look, 2 more flying in. This game's awesome. Now, you got to be careful. Okay, first off, there's a guy right here in front. We can see that clearly, so you can assume that there's probably 2 other enemies close behind. Not to mention, there's still 6 enemy teams, right? So there's 5 enemy teams. There's a team over here. It's 4 enemy teams. 4 enemy teams unaccounted for. I would feel like a team would come up from this angle because our loadout dropped there. There might be other loadouts. Not to mention, these compounds in this area are usually a high camping spot. So I would definitely be prepared for a team to come up that way. Of course, I would have prepared for this as well as you're pushing to the jugs. I also do not recommend pushing to the jugs. Keep your distance on the jugs, keep shooting the jugs, utilize your ammo, and try to do as much damage as you can. That way, when it comes in game, they're not fresh, they're not ready to go. They'll be pretty damaged, assuming they don't get any kills and regenerate their health. But before we can push these jugs and get closer, you definitely want to kind of look around the area. I don't like the fact we're aiming and in the middle of the open, no cover, and he gets shot in the back. Weird. The weirdest shit, man. Oh my God, dude, what the hell? But now we have 2 of our teammates sitting behind a rock. And we didn't give him any call outs. We didn't tell him the enemy was behind us. But Savage, if he got shot in the back, how's he supposed to know the enemy's behind him? Duh. Hit indicators. Hit indicators. The reason I keep talking about hit indicators is because so many people don't know about it. Little red rings that pop up on your screen, it's directional based. So if you get shot from the front, it's going to be on top. If you get shot from the back, it's going to be on bottom. If you get shot from the right, it's going to be on your right. You get shot from the left, guess what? Boom. But he didn't tell his teammate, and his teammate is sitting vulnerable, and he gets headshotted. I really didn't think he was gonna get headshot. I'm gonna be honest. I knew he was in a bad position to get headshotted, but damn, this video is pretty accurate. This video is pretty on point to everything I'm saying. Wow. And then of course their teammates push in and finish the fight. I'm not really surprised in that aspect at all. All right, but here we are now spectating a new team, Team Gigi or Gigi. And a Juggernaut is coming right for him. Now, I want you guys to look at how many Juggernauts are on the map. And if you see shit like this, there's really nothing you can do. So we have a Juggernaut driving around us, gets one of our teammates, hops out, gets a kill, and then gets free health. And that's exactly what they're going to do probably the rest of the game. I don't know who I blame more, the player base or Activision. The two Juggernauts, again, are just going ham sandwich to 109. I mean, honestly, if you guys are ever in a position like this, I would just back the hell out. You're not going to win the game. You're not going to win the game with a team full of jugs, period. But another team did come up from behind, and they're playing the edge of the gas. They're going to have a very hard time contesting these jugs. Very hard time. They've got cluster strike, so they're utilizing the cluster strike, but unfortunately, because the Juggernaut's in a vehicle, I don't know why Juggernauts can get in cars, but they can. But because the Juggernaut is in a vehicle, he was able to get safely away from the streak. We do have another streak. I would go ahead and call the streak. But now there's only one Juggernaut. We do have a cluster strike. We want to go ahead and utilize that, especially since our team is getting in res off, or he just got the res off, right? You want to go ahead and push in here. Don't go prone. Okay, your teammate just killed the jug. Good shit. And apparently y'all did a lot more damage to the jug when we weren't spectating you. Our teammate's in a fight. Our teammate's just lighting shit up. Yo, Zeus is killing it, and we're laying prone by a wall. Hey, we see an enemy. We hit him one time. One time, and I'm not gonna hate on him, guys. I'm not gonna hate on him. I know. Savage, you're being mean. But let's rewind a little bit. Just give a technique. So he sees an enemy to his right hand side. He switches his weapon and he pulls out his gun. Now, ADS sensitivity is extremely important. I always try to shove this down your throat. I try to preach it, and I really hope you guys are listening because it will change your gameplay. But I want you guys to know he sprays. He overcorrects to the right hand side. He comes back. He overcorrects to the left, goes down to the right bottom, and then comes hard left. That's ADS sensitivity being too high. Standard, it's set at a 1. For him, I'd recommend like a 0.4, probably. 0.4 would work. You want to cut it down about half with all that jittery overshooting bullshit. But again, him changing that one setting, your ADS settings, could literally change his gameplay, period. He'll be going from missing all of his shots to being a very accurate player, period. All he's got to do is change that one setting. He doesn't need to runs into it, but he's able to get the kill and execute him. Sick. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Oh my God. In a 2v3 situation. We have two Juggernauts in play, one enemy on foot, and we're charging right up to the enemy. We do have a cluster strike, so we need to go ahead and start calling these bitches down now, because the closer they get, the harder it's going to be to shoot. I really wouldn't have shot it there. I would have looked at the jug and tried to get a direct hit. That way you could have a high probability of getting the kill. But because we did it, we're now just going to get absolutely shit on. There's nothing we can do. G. Go G. God, I hate the devs in this game, man. I don't know why they do this crap. Yeah. Yeah. Just bleed out. Don't even give him the kill. These pussies have the audacity to execute him. Wow. Guys, look. I'm not happy with the way that game ended. And I'm honestly ashamed of Activision and their laziness. Pure laziness. Don't give a shit what anyone says. They're lazy. This is remarkable. This game has the most insane amount of glitches I've ever seen in a game. And it's going to take a while for them to fix it. Last time we had a glitch like this, it took them 2 weeks to change anything. But with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel today, and as always, join our Discord community to look for other teammates to play with. But until next time, y'all have a good one, and good luck in Warzone. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these 2 videos over here, and as always, subscribe by clicking the button right there. You have a good one. Until next time, keep on improving.